What's up, guys, and welcome back once again to do reviews. First of all, apologies for my voice. I'm not very well at the moment, so please bear with me. Today I'm going to be taking another look at the M12s from Sahara Gaming, the Mirror 12s in white. And these are, like I say, from Sahara Gaming. These are their modular fans that are very similar to lian unifans, as in they're clipped together and require just like one cable from them to connect them to your PWM and ARGB. But obviously, as I've previously mentioned, I have looked at these before and shown you the RGB on them. They are so much cheaper than the unifans. These are £35 here in the UK for a pack of 3, whereas I believe if you go for the infinity mirror ones, which these are more like, and the unifans, you're looking at around £90 for 3. So they're almost a third of the price for 3 of these. So for one pack of unifans, you can get almost 3 packs of these. So we're going to see how well they perform today. We're going to test them on an AIO. These aren't technically sort of a static pressure type fan. However, the static pressure rating is fairly decent. I will put the descriptions and everything, the links in the description below for you to see, so you can look at the specs of them. I have previously spoken about this on my previous video, so if you want to go and look at that, I'll put that in the corner as well. So today, unfortunately, I haven't got the spare cash to be buying unifans to test them against those. I will hopefully do it in the future, and I'll be able to do a roundup of all these sort of alternatives and how they compare to the real thing. But unfortunately, at the moment, I don't have that sort of capability. So today, I'm going to be testing them against the AN120s, which you can see on the screen behind me there. They're from Inwin, and they are static pressure fans, so they're probably going to perform better than these, but it'd just be nice to see how close these can sort of get to something like that. And the reason I've picked these fans, one is because it's very easy for me, because they're connected to my AIO already, so I can test them, whip them off, chuck these on, and away we go. So it is a little bit lazy on my part, however, it is easy for me to do and to produce a good test. And two, the main reason, to be honest with you, is the fact that they're pretty much exactly the same price, €35 here on Inwin's website. Bear in mind, shipping costs and things like that, they probably work out probably the same as these, which are £35 for 3. So that's the reason I'm doing it. Test system is going to be on my B650 E-E Strix from Asus with a 7900X Ryzen 9 CPU on board. I'm using a 7900 XTX graphics card, not that that matters for this test because I am testing fans on the CPU cooler, and the rest I'll put in the description below for you to see if you're interested in that kind of thing. So let's get these installed. I will show you what they look like when they're on, and then obviously we'll do some test results and see how they perform. Right, so we've done the testing on these absolute beauties of fans, the Sahara M12's modular fan, very similar to the lian unifan. So we've done a testing on them. You've seen what they look like. Like I say, I did a previous video and showed you what they look like a bit there as well, and I've shown you now what they look like in the case. Excuse the poor cable management on the footage of those. I literally have just thrown these in to get them tested, so I've not cable managed any of the cables or anything like that, and as you can see now they're out because I've got other fans in there testing as well now, which will be in an upcoming video. So are these any good? Short answer, yes, they are very good, and they're very cheap, as I've mentioned. So let's talk about the performance. Like I say, I tested them against the AN120s from Inwin, which are similar price, pretty much exactly the same price to be fair, and are fantastic fans. Fantastic. So I've tested them against that. I believe it's a very fair test. They are, if you look at the pictures of the blades on those fans and the way the blade design is on those fans, they look much more like a radiator fan than these do. But you'll be surprised by the results, to be fair. So we've tested them against those. So in Cinebench, we did a 10-minute run, multi-core, really stressed the CPU. It is on a 7900X, so I know these get hot no matter what you throw at them. really, so it is probably not the most accurate test in terms of saying how good they are, but it still gives you an idea, saying, because they can keep up with the other ones, if you know what I mean. So maximum in Cinebench for the AN120 Inwins was 78, and maximum for these was also 78. However, there was a slight discrepancy in the ambient temperature at the time. When I did the AN120s, they were at 19 degrees, and it was 19.6 in here when we did the testing on these. So you can say it's 0.6 degree cooler. More than likely, it's within margin of error, to be honest with you, other than that. And then the average again was exactly the same at 74. Pretty much flies straight up to sort of its maximum temperature when you do multi-core on a 7900X. So yeah, your averages are going to be very, very similar. Now, in terms of noise, not a lot of difference between them. This was measured literally with my decibel meter sat here next to the PC with the glass off, and there is 3 other fans in there at the same time. GPU fans weren't running, so that's not a problem. There was 3 other 140mm fans in there at the time, so they contribute to the sound, but you still be able to hear if there's a sound difference between the two. So the AN120s are at 53 decibels. They're all tested at 100%, by the way, and the Saharas are at 53.6, so slightly louder, maybe slightly better performance, but not a lot, if anything at all there. But it just goes to show that these, although being very, very cheap for what they can do in terms of the modularity of these, they perform well as well. So if you were wondering, are they cheap fans, they're not going to be very good. They are. they do a great job. So if you're looking at some Lian Li unifans and you don't want to spend Lian Li unifan money, definitely go and check these out. Unfortunately, they're only in white at the moment. Sahara have told me that if they get enough sales and enough people interested in these, they will do a black version. Normally the other way around. I know they normally start with black and then go white if needs be. But they brought a new case out alongside these as well, so which was white, so they kind of matched them up together, which makes sense. So if you're looking for these and you don't want to spend that kind of money, then obviously these are a very good, very, very good alternative. They don't have the this sort of customizability as much as Lian Li unifans do. However, if that doesn't bother you, then save yourself a buck, or a lot actually. And you can get like 3 packs of these for the same price as 1 pack of Lian Li's. So that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you found it interesting and sort of insightful as to what you can get for your money if you don't want to spend too much. And that's it, guys. If you liked it, please give it a like. If you didn't, give it a dislike. Leave me in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for watching, and see you soon.